Oh, all right, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. And today we're gonna be doing our very first live stream or draw stream rather of 2026. I meant to kind of do this like a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, but I see last week I was on a really big sort of you know craze when it came to the Jurassic World game because I was playing that all nonstop. So I was building a lot of like Transformers like items for the game and all that. So I was just kind of in my zones. I didn't really feel like making time for a draw stream, but I made sure to make time today. So we are working on Wasp because I needed something very very simple to draw today because I haven't really had much time to work on anything lately. So and this one's already kind of ready to go with the inks. So I was like, oh, let's do something simple, something easy to kind of do, start off the new year, and yeah, hopefully we can get into the swing of kind of having a more, um, you know, solid sort of a schedule going. It's hard to kind of plan these out because, sometimes I need to work, so it doesn't always work out for me. So, but without further ado, I think we'll just get started, and we'll start off by doing skin tones like we always do. Um, and luckily, she has a very, very sort of simple color palette, so it should be a relatively short stream. I say that now, but sometimes the simple ones are the ones that take the longest because you know more time to kind of mess around. But do what we do. Starting out with a YR 000 because she's a bit more pale skinned lady. I'm usually trying to map out the where the shadows would kind of be, well, first and foremost. Okay, so kind of around the chin area, there'd be a little bit of shadow here. I want to just map that out. Do a little bit on the nose. Grab that little nose. You are bugging me. Just a bit on the hair. A little bit of shadow there. And then there's a little area that needs to be erased. And we'll grab our boobas because those are important. Just kind of come up early. This. Haven't really decided if I'm going to be doing a background for this one or not. There's some pieces where I feel like there should be a background, and there's others where I'm like, yeah, sometimes like the figure itself is just enough. All kinds depends on what I want to do with it. Right now, I'm kind of thinking about debating on doing maybe just the a comic book panel type thing with her. But yeah, we'll see. Kind of leave a little bit of white sort of pockets when I'm coloring, just kind of help me control the lightness on the skin tones and all that. And looks like just this top area and their face that's all skin tone. The rest is all covered up. So I'm just gonna design from the cartoon, which I really like this design for the character. I'm not really too familiar with her in the comics, um, but I definitely like this costume design for her the most. I just think it's cool. But I'm sure Marvel Pierce will kind of be like, the original. It's like, okay, on everybody. I like it. It's cute. Yeah. Just hoping my markers haven't dried up since I last used them. And I think it was. I think the last stream was that my last draw stream was the Lady Death that in October. So it was the only thing I could really think of to do on a Halloween season. So I'm just kind of keeping it light. Bring in another color, a little bit of a rosiness to her. Let's get a R000, which is the cherry white. It's kind of like a whitish sort of pink sort of color. You kind of want to add a little bit of a rosiness to, especially for like female characters. You know, you kind of want to add a little bit of that rosy sort of blush. But actually, this is my first draw stream with the new setup here, so hopefully, you know, it's better quality this time. I'm using my new gaming laptop. And I'm hoping to try and do some more content. I'm just lazy, so but I do want to do more like kind of like little short videos at some point. I just need to kind of get back in the rhythm of drawing again because it's I've kind of teetered off a little bit this year. Just been doing a lot of different things. Because I kind of had to learn. Because I spent a whole couple months just doing spray paint work because it was meant to be a gift for some family members for Christmas. So, and I had to get that done really quickly because snow was on the horizon, so I had to kind of crack down on that stuff. Because it's not really, I think, because I think it's really bad to spray paint during wintertime. I think it just messes with the paint or something. Not exactly an expert, but just kind of keeping it light, keeping it very, very conservative here. All right. I was pulling a E00. Just add a bit more. Sorry, I'm getting a little turnaround. I'm used to having my stream kind of right next to me, but I have my streaming laptop kind of like in a weird angle right now. So, but yeah, looks pretty good on my end though. Just look at the screen there. So hopefully it's good for you guys. But yeah, I do need to get like a proper sort of like desk, like little rolling desk almost, like right next to me. 'Cause right now I just have my laptop sitting on a little chair. right now, so I need to get that fixed up so I can be a little more professional here. But yeah, it's kind of very, very light sort of a strokes here, so to speak. Don't want to overwhelm the face, so to speak. No, just do enough. Just take care of boobs. Yeah. There. And just take care of the armpit. Okay. I want to get a little bit more rosiness on the eyes there. So actually work for me. It might not be enough. Maybe a little bit harsher. One. I don't know, she has the most like kind of makeup heavy character. I just want to have a little bit of a subtle amount there. Let's see. Just bring back you. I'm just gonna blend that in. Let's do this. I learned not to use the EO2 too much. Just do it for very, very specific spots because otherwise it looks a little bit too orange. But if I was drawing Starfire, I wouldn't have that problem. But I'm trying to do too much here. Just enough. And just a little bit here, not too much. I'm at the YR000. And we blend all our colors together. You should be good with the skin tone here. Might bring back the rosy colors as well. Just a minute. And my deal. All right. I think we're doing okay here. I'm going to bring my E000, just kind of round it all off. And yeah, bring it to YR just a little bit more. Very, very light on the whole face. Okay. I think I'll do it for the skin tones. I can probably pack them away out here real quick. Then I'll move on to the yellows next. So do the hair. Do the hair real quick, and then we'll move on to the other shit. All right. Okay. And here. So clutter up my desk here. And I think we'll go for my usual sort of copper hair. Let's see. Yeah, she kind of has like a mix between black and brown. Like kind of a reddish brown. So yeah, so the backs of the hair is usually brown, but then the okay. Interesting, I might have drawn this wrong. Okay, well, I can fix that. Start off with the suntan. Start off by mapping out where we want the lighter shades first. So I'll keep it light over here, because the little zappa lights probably, yeah, we'll do that. Just leave that alone. I think I'll leave this area a little alone. So I want to have the yellow kind of lighting that part of her face up, or her hair rather. Come with a copper. A little bit on the edges here. Too much. She has brown eyes. I'll go with that. On my reddish brown, which is a E17. For those who Need the Copic number. For whatever reason. Sure, still working. And I'm just gonna tighten her up. Grab a darker shade of brown. It's E49. Too far there. No. Yeah. Nine. Let's see. Shit. I don't have any 49 refill. Sure. Oh, Steve didn't here, Brian. Oh, shit. Uh, oh, shit. We'll clean that up with the inks in a bit. Hey, CRC. Hey, Mike. Good to see you, man. Looking and giving me a watch and liking and page 2. Nice, dude. Yeah, last stream looked like it was coming on pretty good. Pretty good. Last time I checked in last weekend. So good stuff. All right. I'll go back and here while I have my brands present. I think she has brown eyes in the cartoon. Yeah, I think there's black in the cartoon, so I'm just gonna go with brown. Just to make him pop out a bit more. But yeah, today we're just drawing Wasp from Earth's Mightiest Heroes, that cartoon, because it's probably my favorite version of the character. And I kind of had this one ready to go. a couple days ago. I meant to stream like last weekend, but I was kind of on a bit of a rampage in my Jurassic World games. I was building a bunch of Transformers related sort of scenery items and all that for the game. So I was just like, let's do this all day. Let's do this and then come back, next week when I'm not in my zone, so to speak. So, hey, Maria, good to see you. Stop by. It's actually my first stream with a new setup, actually. So hopefully it's all looking good. Hopefully it's much better sort of quality. Looks fine on my end. So, good. All right, should be good on that for the time being. I'll grab some yellows. Put my markers away. I let number everything. Yeah, I'll keep my black. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Let's go through all this. Luckily, she has a very, very simple sort of color palette, so go by fairly quickly. Grab all my yellows. Grab them all. All right. Trying to use up my doubles, so thanks. Okay, so yellow is just the skirt, the gloves, the boots, and a little part on the torso and the antennas and stuff. So okay. Which I think I'm going to start off in this area, get the lighting down first. Start with a very, very light sort of shade of a yellow here. So I want to have like the light effect kind of affecting the hair as well. Might keep this guy. Yes. When I do the hair. I haven't decided if I'll be doing a background yet or not. But we'll see if it'll have a little bit of yellow there. A little bit in the eyes. And just a little bit of skin tone there. Just do a little bit of fingers. And we'll kind of just map out where we want our yellows to go on the rest of our costume, then we'll kind of go from there. So. And I'll grab the little bits. Just bring this little up here, just kind of Do a very, very sort of mapping on the yellows there. Okay, light reflex. Just using a very, very light sort of a yellow shade, just kind of put in my mind where everything needs to go, and then kind of just figure it out from there. It should be. Yeah, I think I also like to do all the more primary colors before I do blacks, just because it's easier to kind of work from light to dark on the costumes and all that. Also, you don't run the risk of kind of smearing the yellows with like the black inks and all that. So, because that has happened to me before. So, be careful here. And we are using Copic markers in case anyone's been wondering. So, but it's been a little while actually. I think the last DRAWSTREAM I did was lucky you for drawing this. Seriously, I had to draw sand and desert art. Oh, yeah, I feel you. Yeah, my last DRAWSTREAM was like I think in October when I did the Lady Death one. So, yeah. Yeah, I feel you, man. Like, there's been some drawings where it's like there's like so much like boring to it. Like the what I can remember is like the Teen Titans one I did like on Christmas a couple years ago, where I did a whole scene with all of them together, and I had to draw all these little presents and all that by the tree and all that. It's like, but still one of my favorite pieces, though. Honestly, I think it was worth it. But it was like a pain in the ass, especially when it came to coloring it. You know? Because there's so many little presents I had to color and make them different looking as well. So yeah, but when all was said and done, I actually really like the way that one turned out. So yeah, I think that's it for the this color. We'll just kind of grab a more stronger yellow. I'm using my yellow Y15, so I'm trying to get rid of it because I have a double of the Copic markers. I'm trying to get rid of my double markers without wasting them. So like just use them up and then kind of throw them out and then just use one because it's better just to have one marker of the same color. Rather than having multiple of the same. All right. Yeah, I got a bunch of these almost pinup style sort of drawings in my portfolio. So I think my goal for this year is just going to be to finish up those. I think. While also kind of starting some new projects here and there, but I think I want to kind of just like crack down all my old stuff I haven't really finished. I hate leaving things unfinished. Um, just kind of do very, very light on this yellow here on the glove, just in like shadow areas because I want to make it look like it's kind of glowing a little bit. Hey, Deadman. Hey, Mrs. Good to see you. Anybody want to stop by and I'm like, hey, thank you. Appreciate it. All right. Yeah, today we're doing Wasp from the Avengers cartoon Earth's Mightiest Heroes. A very, very good show. It was kind of like a mix between like kind of like the modern and like old school like Avengers type of style. Yeah, I really love that show. Ended a little too soon, in my opinion, but it's all right. kind of learned to accept that they're gonna cancel all the good shows at some point. So you gotta enjoy them while you can. So they canceled Spectacular Spider-Man. They canceled Green Lantern. They canceled a bunch of really really good shows. So sad, but yeah, it is what it is. But I really like the way she was kind of depicted in that show. I don't really know much about her in the comics specifically, but yeah, she had a really like fun, cute sort of personality in that show. So she was very, very popular for a very, very specific reason, for a big reason. Yeah, I kind of wish this was the version of Wasp we got in the MCU, but honestly, I personally think they should have done a Wasp and Ant Man movie before like Age of Ultron. I think that'd be a better spot for them. Hey, Mr. Angel, good to see you. We are drawing Wasp from the Avengers cartoon, Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I kind of put that in the title there. So, but yeah, I always kind of felt like they should have done a Ant Man movie before Age of Ultron because I think that he has like a connection to Ultron, like Ant Man does. So he did it in the cartoon. Not too sure. I think he did it in the comics as well. If I'm not mistaken. But But in the movie, they made it to where it was Tony and Bruce Banner who had a connection to Ultron and all that. So, but I thought it would be a better idea to have him just have Ant Man, um, you know, there. Like I think I would have swapped him, Ant Man and Wasp for Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch, honestly, in that film. Personally, and you could just done a separate movie with Quicksilver and all and Wanda. Like maybe they could have been like the aftermath of the Age of Ultron instead. Have them be part of like the Civil War movie or something. There's a lot of things I would have done different with the MCU personally when I'm looking back on it, but obviously I understand why they kind of did the things they did for at the time. I'll do this. I'm flowing too much with the swoop there. All right, get a different shade going. Put a Y19. That's not poly yellow. Just kind of keep it light in the hand area. So I want to kind of make it look like it's glowing a little bit right there. So I got way too many yellows on my desk. Get out of here. Yeah. Okay. And should be enough right there. Just going to Y02. Just trying to blend in the different yellow shades there. Okay. I'm not too sure if I'll be doing a full-on background for this one. Just haven't really. I don't really know if it really needs a full back. I think I'll just do like the comic book sort of style to background instead, like, instead of like doing like a. I don't know. I thought about maybe doing like a little grass, like kind of around her, because she can shrink down to the size of a wasp, because that's power. But yeah, we'll see. I could still probably do that though if I wanted to, but yeah, we'll see. Got a few ideas running around my head. And let's try and get the hair going now. Let's see. Good golden. Good. Kind of as an in-between color between the orange, the brown, and the yellow. Okay. Let's do. A little bit more to the effect though. Let's make this guy. Okay, and that's sort of a more stronger yellow, I suppose, for lack of a better term. Just add a little squiggle details. And just trying to add a little bit of a light source to the yellows here. Before we add our blacks. Okay. So before I do that, I'll do the wings real quick. Easy one to do. Use some cool grays and a light blue. Cap that off real quick. And then we'll grab BG10, I think. Yeah, because I think there's supposed to be like kind of a light blue. Let's see. It is now. So I'll go over the grays. I just follow what we did. The grays there. Well, 0. kind of blend in with the yellows. You know, add a little bit of a light sort of purple to it. Just gonna add a bit of pizzazz. Yeah, just because it's fitting. Be right back. No problem, Ben. No problem. I'll be here for a little while. Yes, we don't end until it's done over here. This is the big drawing. Take a couple days. I think that the Teen Titans one took like 2 or maybe 3 days. I can't remember. The big Christmas one. I think that's it for the wings. And I'll really quickly do the lips. And then we'll move on to the blacks. Then that'll probably be it, at least for the main figure. And then we can go ahead and touch up the touch up the air real quick right here. I'll look at the way I want it to. Then we'll move on. I'll grab you. Let's grab some pinks. Yeah, it's just pink lipstick, so. Oh, good. Pink one. Bring it back, make it more vibrant. Okay. I'll bring our blacks. Look my colors away. Where you go? No. That's good. Just kind of spotting my blacks here. As best I can. Just trying to decide how much blacks I want to do for the gosh, I'm just kind of going, just taking my time with it. No rush. It's usually when you screw it all up. Hey, Alaska Jeff. Good to see you, man. Sorry I missed you. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Okay. I think there was some dark purple outs here. Should have enough juice. I think last time I was having bubbles. No. Okay. Let's clean up this ugliness here. Let's go to BB17. Just add a little bit of vibrance to the blacks here. Good. Well, I hope the quality of the stream is a bit better than it used to be, because it used to be very, very blurry and choppy, but hopefully it's a bit better now, more professional, I suppose. That's like a better term. They're almost impossible to see a thing back then. Now I can see it. Oh, good. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, because I was using my current the computer I use right now is what I'm just using to read the chat, but my new gaming laptop I got is what I'm using for the actual streaming portion. So I'll need to get a proper like desk for that, like little one of those like sliding or one of those rolling tables, like just a little one just for my drawstring, because it's kind of because I'm just I just have it on top of a little chair right now. So I go look on the old IKEA. I always go online before I go to the store. I never go to the sales or the display floor ever. Yeah, just look up where the furniture is online. I just go right to the warehouse because I'm just like I am not dealing with that maze up there. It's like no, thank you. I'm gonna get lost. It's like worse than a corn maze in there, you know. Yeah. Uh, 23. And grab you. I like to use like purples for like black costumes. It usually kind of helps. Kind of adds a little bit extra like depth to it, I suppose, or more vibrant. Oh shit! Already 5:30. Damn. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a short one. Yeah, well, I've gone longer, so it's all good. Hmm. All right, let's bring blacks in just a little more. Actually, just want to fix up this area. move on. We'll just do a very, very basic sort of a background for this one. Just get the typical sort of comic book sort of style panel or background for. That should be fun. And just kind of bring the blacks out a bit more. So I don't get too lost in the sauce here. Need to be refilled. There you go. Keep all my Copics in like this little back, my refills in the basket. So and just pop that open. Just gonna move you off to the side because I've had moments where my pens have exploded after refilling them, so I want to be a little careful. Usually go 2, maybe 3 good squirts, so to speak. One. Okay. Sure. Some oozing. So fill the hair a bit more. It's a little bit kind of dulled. She has this like kind of a little patch of black, and then the rest of like the back of her hair is kind of like a fan almost. It's kind of like a reddish brown kind of color. So just want to. Okay. I think it's good enough. Yeah, I can go with that. Put my markers away real quick, and then we'll do the background, or the very subtle background here, and then we'll move on from there and do the touch-ups here and there. Do you want to go back in and fix up the inks and all that? So, good. I have all my markers like numbered for all my for the rack I have here, so it's easier for me to find them. But it's difficult to put them all back. So, gift and a curse, I suppose. 15, 38, 1. There, it's your extra. One purples. There. Okay. Let's see. Grab my little stencils here and write something here. What we need for. See if there's anything bee related. Use. Oh, a bunch of these little templates here. It's kind of cool. All right. Honeycomb thing. Okay. Maybe. Just pull them all out. Yeah. What else we got? That could kind of work. Do little honeycombs around her. It's a possibility. Other options. Oh, no hearts. It's not Valentine's Day. Maybe stars. No. What else we got? I think I'm just do the honeycomb. I think that kind of works. Get more markers. Build my collection at slow. Those are spendy. Yeah. I think there are more cheaper options out there, like alternatives to Copics. Like I think that Hoo markers are kind of cheaper and probably just as good. You know, it's usually not really the tools, just how you use the tools. You know, like you could probably make a beautiful drawing with crayons. You know, if you really wanted to. You know, it's all about how you make it happen, I suppose. Here, let's see. Sure. Oops, I missed this area. Too much. So later. Let's think, weigh this down. There. Okay. Should be good enough. That's fine. And I don't want top here, maybe. Yeah, sure. Why not? And too much. All right, later, Jeff. Sorry, I missed your comment there. Just in the zone here. Good enough. And I think I'll just use my honey. Since it's kind of a honeycomb. Yeah. Should be. And I'll grab upside. Erase the excess pencil. And go from there. Let's see. Just bring my pens and tidy up blacks here. Let's do you. And I get my line work here. I'm just gonna kind of ink up these honeycombs. Maybe we'll call it a wrap. It's ready to go on this one. And the last one. Okay, I think we're good to go. Good to go here. This one. Should pull up. Try to touch up some of the highlights in the eyes there and color. And it's not right there. It's cool. Well, shit. There we go. Much better. Just seeing if there's anything I need to touch up here. Just add a little bit to the. Oh, 616, yeah, we'll color wrap just a minute. Some little extra sparks here. Just just because. Yeah, shit. Stupid. But I'll fix it later. So, but yeah, there's our lady here. So yeah, Wasp. All I think we're good with this one. A good, very simple one to kind of do. Start the new year off on. So, not my best, not my worst. I think it is an older sort of a piece I did anyways. So, but yeah, thanks to everybody for watching. A pretty decent turnout today. So thank you, Alaska Jeff, Mr. Angel, Dadman, Mike, Mrs. Dadman, and Maria for dropping by. Anyone else who was lurking. Not sure what I'll be doing next weekend. I'll look through my portfolio, see if I can pull up any old piece I can kind of do on the weekend. Um, but if not, we'll just do another game stream or something like that. So, but yeah, on that note, I'll catch you guys later. Oop, I should probably just adjust my picture there. So I'm using the wrong mouse. So on that note, I will see you guys around. And which outro do we want? Yeah, I'll do this one. All right, take care, everybody. See you guys later.
Fellow Decepticons, take heed. Your leader, Megatron, still lives. Though we remain dispersed throughout the far reaches of the galaxy, exiled from our true home, we are all still Decepticons, united by a common purpose. The time has come for us to put aside our differences and act as one under my undisputed leadership. Only then can we cast off the shackles of Autobot oppression. Working together, we can raise up our glorious empire once more and crush all who stand in our way.